Hello everybody and welcome to another episode of Mixed Mowers and Mower Man. Welcome to the channel. In today's video, going to be a very simple video and very quick and easy. And this is going to be a very simple fix for some of you guys that have a lawnmower that the RPMs just aren't running as fast as they can do. Now you can adjust it via the carburetor, but if you have a throttle system where you can throttle the engine up and bring it back to tick over, I'd highly recommend not doing adjusting the carburetor on the tick over, because if you do that, you won't be able to set the lawnmower down to idle. So there is another way in which you can adjust the throttles on these lawnmowers, and I shall show you how to do that very soon. But before we get down and dirty, I have got a letter come in. I'm not sure how long this has been sat in my post box, because it was tucked right out the way, and it wasn't just for me being a bit sort of cute. I would have missed it. But I have now got my very own the Lawnmower Lady stickers from Stella. Thank you very much indeed, Stella. Nice little pair of safety glasses on there, which I wear all the time. Some nice safety glasses there, orange ones, which she wears. Looks like I've got a little magnet as well, which will go onto a toolbox or something. Yeah, it does. I need to find somewhere to put that, because I don't actually have a toolbox that I use all the time. So I'll find some of that. If not, Riley can put it on the fridge. Also got one here. Thanks for your support, Sir Mick. Cheers from Stella. Thank you very much, Stella. So I've got a double. And also, I've got some other ones here. It says Riley Boy is a, and it's got a champion sticker, spark plug sign there as well. Thank you very much for that, Stella. I've got two of those. Riley Boy is currently at school, so he's gone off for 2 days. Went to school yesterday and again today and again tomorrow. So Riley Boy is now back at school, so you may not see a lot of him because I'm doing videos during the week as well. But when he does get a chance to come down to the workshop, he'll be down here. If it's your first time you're watching Mixed Mowers, hit your old subscribe button, whack your old bell, set notifications to all. That way you'll be told when I've done a video, or two, I'm on my Saturday night weekly live stream, which starts at 6:30 PM UK time. So without further ado, let's get down and dirty and let me show you how to pick up the RPMs on your lawnmower. Okay, so I thought I'd bring my lawnmower outside because we're going to be running it up, and what I don't want to be doing is running it up inside the shed because of the fumes and what have you. So this machine was all done by me 2 days ago. It's had a coat of paint put back on it just to give it a bit more of a facelift. It's not brilliant, but it does increase the probability of selling the machine. However, in the last video I did of this, I did notice that the revs were particularly low, and you can put a screwdriver straight inside a carby there, because this isn't one that's got a throttle adjustment on it. You can adjust this via the carburetor, but like I said, if you've got something that's got a throttle adjustment to it, I would highly recommend against winding it in the idle screw, because that way you won't be able to put the machine down to idle. So let me just fire it up and show you how low, and let you hear how low it is actually ticking over, and I'll show you a really easy way of how to increase the RPMs on your lawnmower. But always remember, don't have it revving too fast, otherwise the engine will be overworking, and you stand a much higher chance of blowing the machine up. So don't have it too high, but sometimes you can noticeably tell that the actual engine is running a lot slower than what it should be. So let me just fire it up. This is auto choke, this one. Make sure there's a bit of fuel in there first, Mick. Yeah. I'll just show you how low the revs are. So as you can hear, the lawnmower itself, although it's running pretty well, it could do just running a little bit quicker than what it actually is. And if you hit some heavy grass as well, that machine would probably cut out, okay? So that's not running as fast as it should. Let me grab a few tools and I'll show you how to adjust the RPMs. Okay, I've got the tools that are required, and all you're going to need for this is, very simply, some kind of lawnmower clamp to keep the lawnmower from running. So it must be idling all the time. And just 2 sets of long nose pliers you're going to be needing, and obviously you're going to be needing your mandatory safety sliders as well, steel toe cap open end sliders too, which are mandatory for working on all lawnmowers. To adjust this is no biggie at all. Okay, let me get you in a bit closer and I'll show you exactly how to adjust the RPMs. Right, so I've got you zoomed in as close as I can without having you actually too close to the machine. So on this machine, before I fire it up, you'll notice there's a little tiny spring down here on the bottom of the governor arm, and there is your governor arm just here, okay? And that is what controls and is what limits your machine and how it should work, because inside the engine is a governor oil slinger with weights on it, and that's how it's being governed. Let me fire the machine up, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to very, very slowly adjust this carburetor, this governor arm, just with a pair of long nose pliers, and you'll hear the engine revs pick up. So you may have some interference as I'm running the machine, obviously, but I'll show you how to do it. So I'm just going to fire the machine up first, make sure the pliers are well out the way. Okay, so the machine is now running. Let me bring it in a bit closer. And all you want to do is grab hold of your governor arm up the top here and also down the bottom here. And all we're going to be doing is bending this part of the governor arm back down towards the lawnmower base itself. So grab hold of it. So as you can already hear, that lawnmower now is running approximately right. You can get a meter to actually diagnose how fast to run the engine itself, but that already sounds 110% better than what it did beforehand. What is important to do is now to stop the machine and start it, make sure there's no problems. There you go. Now if you wanted to, if that was revving too fast, all you would do is do the same process but bend this part of the governor arm back up again. So that is running just a little bit too slow for my liking. Give a governor a little tweak. About bang on for me. It's running sweet, it's not over revving. And starts and stops exactly as it should do. Easy peasy. So there you go, quick and simple. For those of you who do have a Honda engine or a machine that has a governor arm in the same position as I just showed you, and some of the SV150 engines and also the RS100 engines, they all pretty much have them. The only ones that don't have them, of course, are the ones that are governed via the vane on top. And that can be easily done by pulling on tension springs on top of a classic engine, which I'll show you in another video. However, that's how you increase your RPMs on your lawnmower. Now, if you increase the RPMs to a much higher degree than what it should be, then of course you're going to be running into problems because your machine is running too fast. However, lots of people do like their machines to run very, very fast indeed to do a much better job and cut the grass a lot quicker, but I highly recommend against doing that. You should only be running your machines as per your manufacturer's spec. But if your governor doesn't adjust after bending it, then you do have another issue. I do have a video out just recently on how to stop your oil from leaking via governor arm. That will also show you how to adjust your governor arm as well. So check out that video too. If you enjoyed this little episode of Mixed Mowers and Mower Man, then please hit the old subscribe button and whack the old bell. Set notifications to all. That way you were told one done a video or two on my Saturday night weekly live stream, which starts at 6:30 PM UK time. I look forward to seeing the next episode of Mixed Mowers very, very soon. But until then, don't forget, much more importantly, take care easy.